want to see happen then in the first couple of hundred days of President Trump's administration? We know that he's nominating ExxonMobil CEO Rex Tillerson as Secretary of State. What influence do you think he has on energy policy, and how would you like to see policy change?
Day one, he's passed 82,000 pages of regulations, most of it towards coal and energy. They need to be overturned day one. Number two, he needs to get out of the COP21 Paris Climate Accord. It's a fraud. Number three, he needs to put a constitutionalist on the Supreme Court that will uphold the laws. The greatest criminals we have in the Obama administration are in the Department of Justice, defending all these illegal actions that this president has carried out. And there are other things he needs to do, but those are three things for starters, Maria.
What do you want to say to the environmentalists who say, look, this is dirty, we need clean coal, we need to make sure that if we're drilling, we have to protect the environment? What's the pushback, Bob, in terms of the loss of jobs, the loss of industry over the last 8 years, when they say the reason is this, the environment?
Well, they haven't been balanced in their approach. They haven't thought about the working men and women, the lives that they destroyed. I know these people by names, the lives they've destroyed, and I hope they go back to their environmental movement and think about the destruction that they have caused to families in the United States of America.
Yeah. Well, West Virginia Senator Joe Manchin commented on the coal industry under Trump. Listen to this. Got to get your reaction.
We're going to have some coal jobs come back. We're going to stabilize. We're not going to be back to where we were because a lot of the market has changed. Cheap gas has taken over. A lot of the coal-fired plants have been either dismantled or converted to gas. So we've lost a lot of the markets we sold into before.
So what about that, Bob? I mean, Trump campaigned with a focus on bringing back coal jobs, but the market is changing, right? I mean, we're talking this morning about automation replacing actual jobs. Is it viable to expect what we saw in the coal business 10 years ago, even though the backdrop has changed so much with regard to technology?
No, Maria. The coal industry cannot be brought back from the destruction caused over the last 8 years by the Obama administration. We're at about 30% of the electricity produced in the country. We were 52% before Mr. Obama. It cannot come back. What we can do is end the subsidies for windmills and solar panels. That electricity costs 26 cents a kilowatt hour compared to the 4 cent a kilowatt hour coal. So there are other things that Mr. Trump can do to bring coal back to a level playing field. We need to get rid of the government picking winners and losers. We need to get back to free enterprise, not government enterprise, where the government's been taking subsidies from the taxpayer and picking winners and losers, hence windmills and solar panels that cost 6 times more than a coal-fired electricity.
Bob, Tony Saig again. Talk to us about what a liberated energy sector can do by way of job creation and job growth in this country, particularly good-paying jobs for hardworking Americans.
Technology. We have ultra-supercritical combustion in the coal industry and in the electric utility industry. That needs to be promoted rather than windmills and solar panels. So in our industry, technology is a key to bringing back. We can burn coal just as cleanly as natural gas. And it's a lot less expensive than natural gas, which has been typically 15 cents a kilowatt hour over the years, but it has been less than that, more competitive. Technology is a key. And ending the 82,000 pages of regulations is a key. Just get the government out of the pre-enterprise system. And I think that's what you're seeing in the stock market now with Mr. Trump. He is going to eliminate these bureaucrats and hopefully cut the U.S. EPA in half.
Hey, Bob, Mike Murphy again. You bring up technology, and you know when I know, speaking for myself, when I think of coal miners, I think of men underground, digging and coming out covered in black soot. How is technology changing the industry, and what is it doing that's going to help the industry going forward?
Well, there are two types of technology, sir. There's the technology needed in the mining of the coal to make it safer, to make it healthier for our miners, and there are many, many forms of technology being employed there. Then there's the technology on the utilization of coal, and that is what we need to promote in this country so that we can use more of it and burn it cleanly without any environmental destruction at all. And we can do that. It's a matter of commitment. It's a matter of getting the government out of the energy business and let the free market system determine which form of fuel will be used to generate our electricity and power our vehicles.
Yeah. Bob, you make a lot of good points, and obviously it is a new day in terms of that regulatory environment under Trump. We'll be watching. Thanks for analyzing it with us this morning, Bob. Good to see you.
Good to see you, Maria.
Bob Murray joining us. Coming up.